Look, it's not normal plastic. I don't think this is a squirrel at all. Oh, I think it's a squirrel transformer.
I'm a transformer.
I wanted to take a moment of your time and look at Transformers 4 Evasion Mode Optimus Prime.
Yeah, that's cool, but you're going to review the new version of me, right?
Let's roll this guy out and check out his features. Going backwards, here is how Optimus Prime is packaged on store shelves. Kind of a shoebox size of a toy, and I would say it's about 2 Ninja Turtles in height. The box design is really clean. This is one of my favorite designs I've seen in a while, with a nice window front, really detailed graphic of Prime up front, a real simple white side with Transformers there, and on the back here just shows the 2 modes of conversion and something sold separately, a little bio, and some really nice detailed line work too in the background here. That's just a nice looking box. Down below, nothing really special, and up above, nothing really special, but a pretty good box nonetheless. Out of the box, Optimus Prime rolls out and then transformed into vehicle form. These toys boast a little easier transformation, but I kind of found this guy a little bit of a challenge in the arms and shoulders, but nothing too difficult. It's really awesome to see how close this guy is to a Generation 1 Optimus Prime. Here's a reissue from a couple years back, and you can see how almost identical they are in size and form and all that. This new one is a little more detailed and has a little more obvious transformation things going on, but they are just so close. So that's a lot of fun to see. I'm really glad they finally gave the old school Transformer fans a wink to the past like they have with this guy. The only downside with this Prime here is he doesn't really fit the trailer from the old years. It's a little high up on him, and there's no peg, but it's kind of fun to see what it looks like. Let's transform him into robot mode and see how crazy it is. There are, of course, instructions included, and for this guy I kind of did a little both, reading the instructions and just figuring him out on his own, because his shoulders and side panels, there's some flipping around action that is really tight and kind of tricky, but maybe that'll loosen up over time. So let's not waste too much time and get this guy transformed. And that is a quick and ugly run-through of how he transforms. So here we are in robot mode once we get him transformed, and overall a really nice looking designed Prime. There are some issues with the shoulders that I think people have noticed, where on the back of the box and in instructions he's got an extra little shoulder panel and it's red and gray, but to me that's not really a big deal killer. I could care less, honestly. I think he just looks great. I kind of like a little extra blue here and there anyway. But as for a robot figure, lots of articulation. We've got knees, and we've got some ankles, and we've got hip joints going on, and we've got shoulders. A lot of motion here. A little bit issue on his elbows, but that's okay. His wrists are kind of stuck in there. You've got a lot of head motion, which is really nice. You can kind of bring it down and around, and that's kind of cool. Very movie-like. His back looks nice. There's very little panels that are in the wrong place. Sometimes one form or the other of a Transformer is compromised, and I think both forms are just very well balanced with this guy, and just very pleased with this G1 inspired yet movie-like Optimus Prime. A lot of fun to have, and just a terrific figure. As for weapon accessory, he comes with a really nice gray sleek blaster weapon with projectile, of course, and this one fires pretty well for a toy. It's a little tricky to get him in a good blaster hold. I did realize his hand does rotate a little bit here, so that's good, and you can kind of tuck it in nicely. So just a really cool weapon for Prime to have as usual. Scaling him next to my classic Generation 2 Optimus Prime, which was my first Optimus Prime ever, you can tell he is a lot taller. They may be similar in vehicle mode and size, but in robot mode he's got a little bit of extra inches on him and a little more detail.
Wow, Prime, that's a nice new form. I can't wait to see mine. Ironhide, you died. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh.
So that is a quick rundown on Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. I highly recommend this guy if you're into the old Generation 1 styles. He's somewhat challenging of a toy to transform here and there, so he'll give you some time, and he will look really good on a shelf. He might even be a little more fun than some of the other Optimus Primes coming out for the new movie, as he's a little more intricate. That's what I have to say about that.
Hey Prime, can I get a ride into Itachi Station and pick up some power converters? Wrong movie, dude.
Thanks for watching Squirrel Stampede.
Hey Optimus, I really like your new... Oh! Ah! Optimus!